Hello, welcome to my channel, Fit as a Foodie. This is my first video. It's January, it's 2026, and I thought, seeing as I like my fitness classes I go to, and I love to cook, and I love my food, that I would take you on the journey that I do. And I have been losing weight for the past year or so, and I rejoined Slimming World in September to help me and my husband to lose weight. Now, I have a few food intolerances myself, so I shake things up with my recipes, and I'm going to talk you through some of the things I do and share with you some of my recipes and how we get along with this journey, when we eat out, when we eat at home, what I do for fitness, and everything in between. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I am making today, and that is a sweet potato and pepper soup. So I have a teaful easy soup. In no way am I sponsored with this, but I got this in Black Friday, as I used to make my soups on the hob, but I would make so much and then I'd have to freeze it, and we'd have so much, and my freezer is normally jam-packed with other stuff. So I got this to save me using a blender and making a mess of the kitchen. It's got some easy functions for me to use, so I can just pop it all in and leave it to get on with its stuff. So I'm going to fill this up with my ingredients that I've prepped already. So what I am putting in this sweet potato and pepper soup is leeks, because I have an intolerance to onions. I pre-chopped all this beforehand just to make it easier with my video, and I am not always the quickest of chopping of ingredients. So I also have a carrot, just to add a little bit of extra sweetness, also to get some extra veggies in. I then have a very large sweet potato. Yes, this was only one. There are actually marks on the inside of the soup maker where there's a minimum and a maximum of how you can fill it up to. Excuse my cat wanting to say hello. I think I've got too much sweet potato for this. And then I've got a red and a yellow pepper pre-cut. I'm going to add this. Excuse the lights just dimming there. You get as much of this in as possible. Get a little bit more of the sweet potato in. And there we go, that's up to the max line. So I have some garlic here. Pop that in. That's three cloves of garlic I've put in. Now I've got some vegetable stock. That's just a Knorr stock pot and 500 ml of water. Adding in some spices, I'm going to put some cayenne pepper in, just a tiny bit, and I'm also putting some smoked paprika. To give it a nice sweet smoky flavour. So that's everything in the soup maker. You just need to give it a little mix about first. It's up to the max line. So I don't like chunky soups. I just find anything chunky should be a casserole rather than a soup. So I only like smooth soups. So I am going to make this a smooth soup. It has the function to do that for me. I don't have to do anything else other than switch it on. So without further ado, I'll put this on. There's the blender. Line it up, flip it shut, and it will do its thing. There we go, it's on. Press cream soup, and then we press start. And that will take about 23 minutes to make the soup. And then it has a keep warm function for 40 minutes, but I'm not making this to eat now. I'm making this for tonight after my 2 fitness classes, because on a Monday I do 2 fitness classes back to back. I used to have a class called Fit Mix, which sadly that has stopped. So now I do an extra Decades Reloaded, and then I do a clubber size session. They are done locally to me by a fabulous instructor called Hayley, and I absolutely adore my classes, and it keeps me trim and fit. But as they are at a normal tea time for me, I don't really eat before going, because else it would lay too heavy on my tummy. So I will eat something else now, as it's 1:30. I'll have my main meal now, and then I will have something light. So I'm doing a soup, so that's something nice and warm and light for me to have when I get back, because my classes start at 6. There's Decades at 6, and then there's clubber size at 7. So I will get back by about 15:15 or 8:30. For me, that is too late to eat anything big. So a nice warming bowl or mug of soup is just going to be perfect tonight with the cold weather. So what I will do is, when this is cooked, I will actually get a bowl dished up and get a nice thumbnail for this first video of mine. I hope you've enjoyed my content. If you have, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and then we'll see where this journey goes together. I just thought I would show you the easy soup. There we go, there it is. And there's all the functions on top. So you see, cream soup is the smooth soup, that's what I'm doing. You can do a soup with pieces if you like. You can also make a compote, and it's got an easy cleaning function. And then they're just the start-stop. As you can hear, it is bubbling away, and the smell is incredible already. I cannot wait to see what this soup turns out like. It's one I have just decided to pop together for myself. I like to experiment with recipes, and savoury ones you don't really need to, especially soups, you don't really need to look them up too much. You can just put most veggies and things in from your fridge. And I just thought, oh, I've got some more peppers coming in the shopping, and I forgot I had 2 already in the fridge. So I thought, oh, what can I do with those? And then I realised I had some sweet potatoes, so I figured a sweet potato and pepper soup would be the best thing to do. And it also gave me the right thing to have for after my fitness classes tonight. She's blending it now to make cream. Not too noisy. Not sure why there was a little squeal. Not normally in the kitchen when it does this, so I don't know if it always does that. But yeah, she's quieter than the hand blender that I used to use when I did the soup on the hob. we'll come back when she's finished and take a look at the soup. As you can hear, she's stopped blending, and you can see here the keep warm function has kicked in. So this actually will keep the soup warm for 40 minutes now, but let's take a peek and see what she's come out like. Look at that. Oh, doesn't it look beautiful? I'm going to decant this, but I may just have a little try and see how delicious it tastes now. Look at that. What is it? All decanted. And now we will just hit the easy cleaning. I've filled it up with water. So I've just come back from my 2 fitness classes, and I'm just about to have my soup, and I shall give you my review of how it tastes. Doesn't it look delicious? So I obviously won't sit here and eat the whole bowl, but I just wanted to give you my view on how this soup tastes. Not too much cayenne, but it's definitely got a little kick for me. It's sweet. You can taste the pepper. And the sweet potato, it's got a nice texture. It's delightful. So, if you've liked this, feel free to make your own up and let me know what you think. Until next time, I'm going to go and eat my soup, and I'll be back soon with something else delightful for you.